Warning, this may contain content not suitable for children. And snowflakes, you have been warned.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sporkerz News Podcast. My name is Scott. I just got home from work. First thing I did was pop up, Google, Gmail, Google something, Google News, Entertainment. And the first thing I see is the headline. And you could tell that this page took forever to load. But the headline is Jerry Harris, star of Netflix show Cheer, charged with producing child pornography after raid on Naperville home. Are you kidding me? Netflix, when it rains, it pours. You should have got rid of cuties when you had a chance, because now you're going to get the double whammy. You doubled down on cuties. It's still something people are talking about. And now this kid, whoever Jerry Harris, and whatever show Cheer is, you have one of the stars of a show on your streaming service producing child pornography. So let's go through some of this. I didn't even read it yet, so sorry if I stutter. Jerry Harris, star of the Netflix docuseries Cheer, was arrested Thursday and charged in federal court in Chicago with soliciting pornographic videos and images of minors and soliciting sex from a 13-year-old victim at cheerleading competitions. Harris is 21. Wait a minute. Now in California, is that legal? Not in Illinois, because it's disgusting. But in California, is that legal, or are they just still working on that deal? If you're from California, speak up, use your voice, because that Prop 145 or whatever the hell they call it needs to be stopped. 10 year different under the age of 14 or some crap like that. That's ridiculous. So anyways, Harris, 21 of Naperville, was charged in a criminal complaint with one count of production of child pornography, which carries a minimum of 15 years in prison, should be more, upon conviction. He was scheduled to appear before a magistrate judge at the Dickerson U.S. Courthouse on Thursday afternoon. So this is by Jason Meisner, I believe, and Tracy Swartz. I didn't want to make sure I gave them props at the Chicago Tribune, which has 1,000 ads. According to the charges, Harris contacted one male victim on Snapchat in 2018 and repeatedly enticed him to produce sexually explicit videos and photographs of himself and send them to Harris. The minor victim informed Harris during their initial online encounter that he was 13 years old, the complaint stated. When the victim's parents discovered some of the images on the boy's cell phone and confronted him, he said that Harris had also solicited oral sex from him in a bathroom at a cheerleading event they both attended, according to the charges. Harris also saw a second in-person sexual encounter at a different competition, according to the complaint. It doesn't matter, gay, straight, anybody can abuse anybody. And when it comes to children being abused, and when you're 21 years old, I'm so sick and tired of this idea that kids are kids till they're like 27, still living in mom's basement. When you are 18 years old, you are legally adult, okay? And this should be penalized. This should be penalized so hard to protect our children. There should be a book thrown at people like this so that when it does happen and people see, wow, this guy just got 30 years for soliciting an actual physical touch, life, I don't care, because you destroy kids' lives. Children that are sexually abused at a young age tend to grow up to have drug problems or relationship problems, anger problems. They may also, in rare instances, do it themselves to other children. I've been open about this with people. I was abused at a young age, and when I got old enough, I started doing a lot of drugs, okay, which almost killed me, destroyed my life. I ended up in rehab. Thank God I got clean, met a great girl, have a great family now. But this destroys kids' lives, and do just 15 years because that's what the law says. No, this needs to be tougher on people. Drug charges, I don't care. If you're doing drugs, that's your life. I'm more a libertarian. There shouldn't even be charges for weed, I think. But when it comes to crime against other people, we need to be tougher on crime. That's what I believe. If you don't believe that, let me know why in the comments below. After the FBI raided Harris' Napier Valley home on Monday, he admitted to agents during an interview that he had solicited lewd images and sex from the boy on numerous occasions, according to the complaint. The complaint states Harris also admitted to soliciting and receiving child pornography on Snapchat from at least between 10 to 15 other individuals he knew were minors. So a minor is a minor. I don't care how young, if they're 14, 15. No, a minor is a minor. And I worked with sex offenders for a few years in a lockdown facility, and a lot of them do not comprehend that child pornography, pictures, is hurting a child. I never hurt anyone. I just looked at pictures. That child still got taken pictures of, and maybe worse. Someone forced that or coerced this child, or, made them think it was okay, but they took pictures of this little child, which you're going to use for disgusting purposes. And I'm so sick and tired of society, certain people in this society saying that, this is normal. We should make it normal. We shouldn't beat up on these people for what, how they were born. No, because yes, people might have impulse issues for anything. You need to learn to control them. Okay. You need to learn not to do things that are wrong. That's what a moral system in a society is for. That is what laws do, to try to stop you from doing that. Punishment. But we're getting away from morals, at least where I'm from, and we're getting away from even charging people that are burning down cities and killing people in the streets because they're upset. So let's let them do it. Oh, and there's an election, so we don't want to stop this because it might help us get elected. I'm pissed. The charges included numerous screenshots from the phone of the first victim, identified only as minor 1. Thank God they only identified that, including nude images purportedly demanded by Harris of the boy doing a cheerleading move called the needle. I don't know what the hell the needle is, but naked, I don't want to see it. Another screenshot contains a message allegedly sent by Harris in which he apologizes for his behaviors. Oh, that makes it okay. I apologized. Yeah. I'm sorry for what I've done in the past, the message read. I don't think it is a good idea we be friends on Snap. The criminal charges appear to be related to a lawsuit filed in Texas this week by 2 teenagers who accused him of sexual harassment, exploitation, manipulation, intimidation, and sexual abuse. A spokesperson for Harris in a statement told ABC News and Variety the lawsuit was without merit. And I bet you one of those news outlets that I've read about cuties and other things will defend him. They'll defend him because for some reason they've gone that way. They've decided, we're going to be so liberal that no one can be more liberal than us. We categorically dispute the claims made against Jerry Harris, but even though he admitted it to the FBI agents, because he was an idiot for speaking to the FBI agents, and now they're trying to backtrack and clean it up, but they'll figure a way to throw that testimony out, right? Which are alleged to have occurred when he was a teenager, the statement read. We are confident that when the investigation is complete, the true facts will be revealed. A lawyer for Harris could not immediately be reached. U.S. Today was the first to report on the criminal investigation after federal agents were seen Monday entering and leaving Harris's home in a gated community in the 2600 block of Evercrest Court in Naperville. I don't know where that is. It's a nice section. I don't know. I don't care. He's a pedo. The U.S. Attorney Office said Thursday it is investigating his ongoing, and any other potential victims were encouraged to contact the FBI, which is so sad to think about, that there's probably kids out there that he has done this to, probably did it for a long time, probably did it to kids that were just a little bit younger than him. And as he got older, they stayed that age and ruined some lives, because that's what people do. And, he has the right to think he'll be, till he's proven in a court of law. But when the FBI told me he pleaded to them, he copped that he did it, I'm done. He's guilty in my view. He graduated, blah, blah, blah. Viewers and celebrities took note of the way he enthusiastically motivated his fellow cheerleaders while they performed stunts, also known as mat talking. He worked the Oscar red carpet in February as a correspondent for Ellen DeGeneres' talk show. Any of you down with the 17th letter of the alphabet understand why that just made me smirk in a horrible way. Go down the rabbit hole, people. If I talk about it, I'll get struck. Go down the rabbit hole. Ellen DeGeneres rabbit hole. And think about the 17th letter of the alphabet. The word conspiracy is thrown at people so that people can just, the word conspiracy is thrown at everybody nowadays that have an alternative view, or even if they have information, they have documentation, they have evidence. If you just say you're a conspiracist, just like if you say you're a racist, that's all you have to do nowadays. You don't have to have proof. You just have to say it. And then boom, that blows up that person's case, that person's, life. And the funny thing is if you actually did a little research, you might see that there are points that the people in the 17th letter believe in that I agree with, and others I don't. But what I do know is that they're fighting for children and people that have been caught in car traffic, if you know what I mean. He shared a stage with Oprah Winfrey, another one, appeared in a sketch on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and recently got a surprise virtual visit from actress Gabrielle Union. Got nothing against her, who showered him with praise. Since Cheer premiered, Harris has amassed more than 1.2 million Instagram followers and partners with various brands. The idea that social media just connected him with 1.2 million people, and how many of those kids are underage that he could have been grooming. A representative for Schmidt Deodorant Company said Thursday that its partnership with Harris has ended. Good. Schmidt is firmly committed to ensuring a safe environment for everyone. While we partner with Jerry from May through July of 2020, we are no longer working with him. So this is going to probably develop. We're going to get more information. We'll get maybe a statement from Netflix. Now, I understand they didn't produce this most likely. I don't know if this is a Netflix production. I just saw this. I just wanted to record. But I do know something. They are backing that movie Cuties and telling you that you're any form of an ist because you didn't watch it. But I've seen enough clips of that movie where I don't care what context it's in, those little girls doing what they're doing in that movie, and the angle and the length the camera lingers on them is wrong. The act of little girls thrusting and doing things that people do in the bedroom is wrong to record. And I will not defend it, and I will not support it, and I hope you don't support it too. So we'll keep up to date on this. I might not ever do another one on this, but I think I might keep an eye on this if you guys want to follow it. So thank you for the support. If you haven't, please sub the channel, hit like if you can, and if you want to become a member and help, donate to Sporkerz News for just $2 a month, you can. So have a great day, everybody, and put a spork in it. I'm done.